One of the more common GNU/Linux distributions is ANTiX. It's a full all window manager distribution with I think a few window manager options. So here we're on their webpage. I'm using Google Chromium. We're gonna download the full torrent file. It's a full torrent. We're gonna do that right here. It has everything, I believe, and I don't believe it uses system D as its init system. We're gonna add a torrent file here. Gonna do the full torrent right here. The 1 gigabyte torrent file. And then I'm not sure how long it takes. I don't know if there's anybody really seeding this. Shouldn't take too long. I hope it doesn't. It's going at a pretty decent rate. But let's get in more about this Linux distribution here. ANTixLinux.com. Proudly anti-fascist. That's kind of debatable about like this kind of out there for Linux distribution. Don't like boom. It's like kind of a controversial thing right there, but I don't mind. An environment suitable for old and new computers. This is ANTiX right here. ANTiX is a lightweight, easy to install system D free. That's what I like to see. Linux Live CD. Distribution is based on Debian Stable for AMD Intel x86 compatible systems. ANTiX offers users the ANTiX Magic, which is an environment suitable for old and new computers. So don't throw away that old computer, yeah? Says back in 2009. So this project's been around a little bit. You can donate right here to them. And then there's an administrator site. Of course, right here there's an ANTiX wiki. There is a releases page. This dirty pipe security has been patched in their kernels. Nice. There's a new one though. A few days ago, a new one has been discovered. They have a lot of packages. They saved them. They've saved them. That's what I like to see. You can really just get a glimpse of everything here. And it's about what I read. The moment Grapiorum comes with a full distro, a base distro, and a core distro, and a net distro. Those who wish to have total control over the install, use ANTiX Core or ANTiX Net and build up. Note that the net version will need an Ethernet/wired connection. An Ethernet cable. You cannot use Wi-Fi for this. When you come back over here to this, and it is completely downloaded, I'm going to leave that seating like a good person. Right here, we're going to be creating our new virtual machine. Right here. And then we're going to generic. This is a generic Linux distribution. Select the ISO. Let's go ahead and open this. Go to my downloads folder, or wherever it downloaded to. Let's go back here and see where it downloaded to. Preview file. No, never mind. Well, set location. It's in downloads, I believe. I don't think it's gonna fully set in until I stop. I will resume it later, though. Trust me. I like seating. Yeah, right here. ANTiX full ISO. Click it. Generic Linux 2022. Don't ask about these directories again. Right here. We're fine with what they got here. 25 gigabytes, way more than enough. Customize configuration for install. Activate the virtual network. We're going to do OVMF code here. We're going to do host pass through. We got one socket, 2 cores, and 1 thread. Works. And then boot options, enable the boot menu, and then the CD-ROM. It's going to be our top priority for right now. It's going to create this. ANTiX right here. ANTiX full, October. Full customized boot text menus right here. We're just gonna go through and for the first one. I do not know what type of what is it? I don't know which type of init system it's using. This is ice window manager. We can get a terminal. Let's see if NeoFetch is installed. Let's see if they got their packages up to date. Update. And then let's see. I guess the password will be demo 2. Yeah. My common sense got me there. And then 283 packages can be upgraded, so that's not good. But I think the install right here, we're gonna put this in the middle. I think this obviously installs it. You're running a 32-bit OS, still will not be able to boot unless you're similar at restart. Recommended to quit now. Do you want to continue the installation? No. Let's go ahead and, you know what? Yellow it. That'll be alright. ANTiX is an independent Linux distribution based on Debian stable. ANTiX uses some components from Meepy's Linux, which is released under an Apache free license. So Meepy's components has been modified for ANTiX Linux, and you're using ANTiX Linux. And this is terms of use. The keyboard settings. Do whatever you want with that. We're going to use all of this. This is the VDA. We can encrypt it. Make a password here for it. Nothing ginormous password. Just a little password. Okay. And right here, it installs it while you are doing things in the background. For the user, I'm going to use let's go cup of Linux like this. Just do a cup of Linux like that. Domain. We're gonna do a wary.domain. Give them click next. Your domain, your computer name contains invalid characters. There. Our locale is that American English, American New York, 24-hour time I prefer. Server settings, let's view it. This is printing. We don't want cups. SSH, Bluetooth. We don't want Bluetooth. And of course, choose some of the services here. Next. Okay, right here. User login name. We're gonna go where. User password. Gonna do this or right here. It says save live desktop changes. I'm not going to. Getting help. Repairing your installation. Support ANTiX. This right here seems like a very, very good recovery CD. Congratulations, you've completed the installation of ANTiX Linux. So it is going to reboot here. Looks like it is using sysinit. Sysv in it. That's very surprising. And then right here, boot manager. We're gonna go and use our actual root device. But what I am going to do here is back out. I'm gonna go into here, boot options, disable the CD-ROM. Oh, I backed into here, and then now we can apply these changes. Next guest shutdown, it will apply these changes. Now we're gonna rerun these changes here, and it should boot into ANTiX. Let's exit here. Boot manager. Huh. Might be the freaking EFI thing. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to make a new virtual machine. we're gonna make a new virtual machine that we can use, and we're gonna name this I'll just do, if it has some random distro named all my Linux, let's do that. That's fine. A gig of RAM's fine. Should be for a distro like this. We'll leave it at BIOS. We learned from last time. And then I'm just going to like blow through this here, and we're going to install this again. I'm not going to take a full in-depth look here. This is this is the thing here. VirtualBox, video, save video mode, switch to grub bootloader. Let's do this. Yeah, we're on the grub bootloader. Switch to syslinux. I don't like syslinux. People do, but I don't. Now, we're just gonna go through and install again. And I am going to full screen this VM here. We're gonna reinstall this. I'm gonna go through this, use entire disk. And then this time I'm not gonna really worry about setting this up. See if XRN is installed. Yes. 1080. Okay. Now we have our full screen ANTiX Linux here. This is the app killer. Okay, if you just click on the desktop, it literally sends you out of your session. Looks like it uses Slim for display manager. Don't mind that at all. And we did get sent out of our install, so we're gonna redo this. We're gonna redo this. Here. And then here. It's just gonna do some things now. But I wanna do XR and R, and then change the resolution to 1920 by 1080. But because that's a better viewing experience for me, the wallpaper's messed up, but that's because of this. It's like we're running ICE window manager themes here. This is our themes. It's a window manager. It's a floating window manager. It's really kind of a desktop environment, if you ask me. I like tiling window managers, tiling windows managers. It's what I usually use. That's what I really call a window manager. And then we got URXVT, which is, this is Rock's terminal, right? Yeah. Okay. And then this is URXVT. I personally prefer Rocks. Not Rocks. I personally prefer URXVT over Rocks. Rocks is a little bit bigger in size, and there's a bunch of tabs and stuff, as you can see. You can select the profile, whatever your current profile. Do things like this. When there's URXVT, it's just alright. I mean, URXVT is a little bit better, in my opinion. Of course, use every or anything that you want to use. Or it's your choice. It's not anybody else's choice. And yeah, it's using sysvinit, which isn't the fastest. Right here. We have a grub boot menu here now. We're gonna go ahead and full screen this. We got a grub boot menu. It's kernel 4. Did I see kernel 4.09? Did I read that right? That's alright. For our username, it's Larry. Password. That's our password. We're into our system. We are completely here. This is our Rocks window manager. I am going to launch our URXVT right here. It has JWM, Fluxbox. We're gonna go ahead and run JWM. This is JWM, in case you don't know. There's a few different themes here. This is the ANTiX applications, live USB maker, live USB kernel updater, and then you can see that there are a lot of things. You can turn Conky on and off, and then there's app select, themes, there's desktop, other desktops. We can try Fluxbox, which we'll see. It's just Fluxbox. I kind of prefer this. Not even gonna lie, I kind of prefer Fluxbox, you know. We're going to go ahead and applications. We're going to go into system, and then where is URXVT? It is kind of hard to see though, so we'll just go back to their preferred ICE window manager. They said Rocks though is their like flagship thing though, and I don't know why it didn't come with the Rocks ICE window manager by default. Oh no, it did. Okay, I wanted to make sure. And then right here we got everything in here. It has a bunch of applications pre-installed, like games, stuff. Firefox, ESR's installed. They got Vim. HTOP is installed, which is good. We got an ad block. A system ad block? No, that's not. That's bloat. To me, it's bloat, but you know. To me, most of this is bloat, but a lot of people, they like this type of stuff. But, sorry. We're going to use our flagship terminal, Rocks term here. And I want to see if we have sudo permissions. Did it give us sudo permissions? Hold on. I typed it in wrong. Thought I put my password to 1, but I put it 1, 2. It is based on Debian Bullseye, which is okay. This is Rocks term. Build 2.95. 283 packages can be updated. So we're going to go sudo apt upgrade. I forgot some apt stuff. So, excuse me if I missed some. This is Firefox version 78.15, the extended support release version. And we can switch between windows here. Then Rocks term. This is at 25%. I want to test web speed here because that kind of plays a role in how much stuff's on the system too. That is the internet speed test. With the browser speed test, speedometer is the browser test that I'm looking for, and I don't think it's gonna do good. Did my system literally freeze? Oh god, this is a mess, dude. I have to say this, no. Absolutely not. This isn't a good distro, in my opinion. Oh boy. This is not a good experience, really. Definitely not a good experience for, like, new users or anything. Looks like we had a kernel panic. If not, we just ran out of RAM or something. So we're going to just reset this VM. It's not even forcing. There we go. And then I think we can just recover. Not even on kernel 4.10. Yeah, this is sysvinit, and see, it's taking a minute to start up. Actually, it's taking longer than usual to start up. So, you're telling me that I've ran this for like, yep, it's broken again. telling me that this distro is so bad, dude. Absolutely horrible. That's all I have to say. We're deleting this. Delete it. Garbage. Absolutely garbage. That is my conclusion of this distro. Absolutely garbage. Delete. I ain't seeing this. But I hope you enjoyed this distro review. Kind of a different type of thing we got going on here. But I just wanted to have a nice little distro review. It's been a little bit since I've made one. And I hope that some people enjoyed this video. I'm not completely sure if everybody's going to believe this, like this video. Some people use ANTiX. I'm not against it if you use ANTiX. It's just horrible, okay? I'm not against the person or the consumer using this. I'm against the developer for making an unstable product. So that's it. That's really all I'm talking about. I don't like the developers for making an unstable product. It's okay. The distro's okay. I can see it being a very good recovery disk. And I'm, in fact, probably going to use this on my Ventoy install. But no, it's not something I could see myself using in the future. Definitely not. And with that, guys, I hope you enjoyed this, and I will see you guys next time. Goodbye.